Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat. I'm Dr. Fantilas. Uh, just for your information, I graduated from medical school in Perpetual Health College of Medicine in Bini, Laguna. And then I went to the US to do my internship and residency in Oklahoma. And then I did an extended study, what they call a child fellowship at Napa City or Napa, California. And I'm a child psychiatrist. Okay, so I'm going to present to you a product called Portier Placenta. But first of all, the company's name is Reway International. It is a research and development company from Singapore. They produce a product called Portier Placenta. It's already in its 6th edition now. Okay, and our manufacturing plant is in New Zealand. And it helps to reverse the aging process. And when I say the aging process, I also mean the aging process within us, okay? Our organs get younger also, okay? The Portier on the right side is a 60 capsule bottle. The round bottle is 120 capsules. These capsules are very easy to swallow. So here's the problem. This is from the World Health Organization. 10 problems generally seen in the Philippines, number 1, or number 10, the breast cancer. 1 in 13 females will get breast cancer and die. Okay, kidney disease. You can develop kidney disease from infections, from high blood pressure, from diabetes, and etc. Diabetes is also a big problem in the Philippines because a lot of people eat improper food. The worst food most Filipinos love to eat is white rice. White rice just turns into sugar and attacks the pancreas and it weakens the pancreas, okay? And then the second thing that also causes diabetes is yung tubig sa Pilipino. Ano bang tubig ng Pilipino? Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola. 1 can of Coca-Cola has about 11 cucharita ng sugar. And that sugar, again, attacks your pancreas. So people who develop diabetes is because of overload of sugar. Colon cancer, one of my cousins died of colon cancer. And lower respiratory tract infections are on the upswing because what happens when a person gets something like pneumonia or something, they don't go to the hospital immediately. They wait till the last minute. And when they go to the hospital, the first thing the hospital does is kailangan maglagay muna bago pumasok. Okay, so they don't do very well because they're really very, very sick people and they can die very easily. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which is also called COPD, and lung cancer goes together. This is from smokers. Smokers or even people who have a spouse that smokes can develop these problems too, called secondary smoke. Secondary cancers from someone smoking. So a smoker can get, it's guaranteed basically to get either lung cancer or COPD, or they can get both, COPD and lung cancer. Alzheimer's is also coming up in the Philippines. I have an aunt from Zambales that died from Alzheimer's. Heart disease and stroke is the #1 medical problem, buong mundo, and the Philippines are #1 with heart disease and stroke. When we say heart disease, there's many different types of problems with the heart, but most common is a heart attack. When the person has a masakit sa dibdib, all right? And that heart attack could cause a lot of problems. So part of the heart could be diseased. A person may need to have a bypass or maybe a stent put in to increase the blood flow to the heart, which would cost quite a bit of money also, huh? 1 stent costs 100,000 pesos in the Philippines. A heart bypass is going to cost you around 2 or 3 million. Stroke, maraming tao may stroke, kawawa sila, because once you depend on the medical field to help you, generally speaking, you don't come back to normal, all right? You see people walking around with a limp, and their arm, one side of their body doesn't work very well again. But with what we could do is we can help that. And what do we help it with? Is there a solution? The solution is what is called a stem cell. And a stem cell works like this. A baby, or actually a female, gives an egg, and the egg is, the male gives a sperm. And once that comes together, that is a fertilized egg, which is also called a stem cell. And the stem cell, all it does is it duplicates itself over again, so many times until the stem cell becomes into a blastocyst. And inside this blastocyst, there are 200 to 300 cells. And all of these cells have a way, know exactly what they're going to do. And then the blastocyst is implanted inside the uterus. And so each cell will make different parts of the body. They can make teeth, they can make eyes, they can make a hair, they can make intestines, they can make nerve cells, they can make lungs, they can make liver, they can make a heart, and eventually they will make a full baby. So in the literature, we are now aware that stem cells can help autism. I treated a lot of children with autism, and the only reason why we treat them in the past was they have a lot of negative behaviors. They can hurt people, they can kill a person without even realizing it. So we use medicines to reduce their negativity, but we're never able to get out the core symptoms. So that individual will continue to be autistic for the rest of their life. Now, with stem cells, we can reduce some of the autistic qualities, and they can improve and be more productive in their life. Okay, we can help diabetes, we can help HIV resistance, we can help cancer, and it says here in Chinese, if you're 100 years old, you look 50. Look at Enrile. Okay, he's 95 years old and he looks around 50, and he's extremely active. Okay, and this is the reason why Enrile is very active. In Switzerland and in Germany, they do stem cell. They've been doing it well over 21 years now. And I think Estrada and really went to Germany to have this done. And they use sheep placenta, and they've been very, very successful with sheep placenta. In China, they're using pig placenta. The only problem here is costs about 40,000 US dollars, okay? Stem cell transplants can be very expensive and painful. This is done in Manila, and it will cost you anywhere between 1.5 to 1.6 million pesos. Cord blood banking is new. So you can bank the cord blood of a newborn or the placenta, but the only thing is that if the child becomes around 20, 21 years old, wala should suck it, what happens is you're just spent over 2 million pesos freeze drying this cord blood or the placenta. In beauty salons, this is a very bad place to get injections because they don't use purified forms of stem cell, and they don't know what they're doing, okay? You can have a very bad reaction, and the worst reaction is death, okay? A healthful lifestyle, you can exercise, you can take all your vitamins and minerals and herbs you want, and you can even change to a vegetarian diet. Guess what? Your stem cells go away. Adult stem cell banking is not good, and I'll show you why. Okay, Doctora Beltran in Manila says this: at the age of 30, you have only about 4% of your stem cells left, and then as you age, you're getting less and less stem cells. So let me give you an example. There was a man from Puerto Princesa, Canocha. He went to Manila to have stem cells put in his knees. Well, he was around 65 years old, and they took stem cells out of his belly, and they processed it and put it back in his tuhod. It didn't work. Why it didn't work? Number one is he didn't have very many stem cells left. And the stem cells that he did have left could have changed, and they don't work as well. Plus, the stem cells are over 65 years old, okay? Walang kwenta. So it's better to get young placenta cells, which are 0 years old, okay? So why do we need supplements, okay? We need supplements for several reasons. Number one is when the farmers plant, they usually plant over and over and over again the same crops, okay? And what happens is that they're depleting all the nutrients from the soil, but also they're spraying the crops with malathion or something. And that malathion is a very bad poison. It gets into the soil and it incorporates that into the food chain that we eat, all right? And that's one of the reasons why maybe a lot of people are getting sick and getting cancers. So the stem cells help prevention, they help you recover, they help you repair, they help you detoxify, regenerate, and they protect you for your life, okay? And the three highs are the high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high triglycerides. Now, let me also say this. If you cut yourself, didn't you heal? And the reason why you healed was because of stem cells automatically repair you. Now, if you have an accident and you're still having problems with that, that's because you don't have enough stem cells to repair and regenerate that area. Your stem cells are too old. So you need a replacement of stem cells, okay? Our stem cells come from deer placenta from New Zealand. We also incorporate this product called nucleoclavin. Nucleoclavin comes from white strawberries. I've never seen a white strawberry, but a good white strawberry, as I heard, they come from Japan, and one white strawberry costs $40 US, one, isa lang, okay? Fucoidan is a wonderful product because it helps decrease or stop the spread of cancer, and a drop of fucoidan on a cancer cell, it will blow up in 24 hours. Apple polyphenols help reduce cholesterol in your body. It also helps with diabetes. Marine collagen peptides helps with the wrinkles in your face. It also provides you with a lot of amino acids, 18 amino acids that our body needs. Dendroidium is a great product because it helps open up the blood vessels in the heart and in the brain. It is similar to a medication that we use when a person has chest pain called nitroglycerin. You put nitroglycerin under the tongue and the heart, the blood vessels in the heart open so you get more blood going to different parts of your heart. The problem with that is after you use that, you get a very severe headache. With dendroidium, there's no side effects. Evening primrose oil. It's great for ladies who have premenstrual syndrome. If you have irritability, every time you get to your menstrual cycle, even pain, you could take evening primrose oil and vitamin B6, 50 milligrams per day, and the next month you won't be feeling the same way, okay? Avocado oil is great for your cholesterol. Squalene is good for your heart also, and it's also an antioxidant. Aloe vera has a lot of vitamins and minerals. And if you have an ulcer in your intestines, this can also cure an ulcer. Borage oil is great for diabetes. Lycopene helps with men to help prevent some prostate cancer, and also helps women prevent breast cancer. So we have safety certificates that are very reliable. One for international. We got safety certificates from New Zealand, from Singapore, and we have also a certificate for the Muslim population. So the Muslims can use this, our brothers and sisters can use this without any problem, and Jehovah's Witness. I treated a lady with Jehovah's Witness, and there's no problem using Portier placenta because it's not blood, okay? Now, Portier is FDA approved as a food supplement, and I've gotten a lot of questions about if I'm taking this medicine, can I take Portier? And I just respond, do you eat food? If you can eat food, you can take Portier placenta, because Portier placenta is not a chemically made product. It is a food product. So it doesn't have any interactions with other medications. You could take this and not fear of anything for that. You can have a detox reaction, which you may feel uncomfortable for a while, which is really good because you know that Portier is working and getting rid of toxins from your body, all right? So you don't have to worry about that. But after about a month on Portier, if you have major medical problems, taking a lot of medicines, get a checkup. Make sure you don't, have your doctor take a look at you, and you may not need as many medicines, or he can reduce medicines, or he can stop some of the medicines that you don't need. So we do a 6-month therapy. The 6-month therapy is because regeneration takes a long time. okay? We give you 7 bottles. The first month, you use 2 bottles, okay? And you use it this way. You take 2 capsules in the morning and 2 capsules in the evening before you eat, huh? Not 2 o'clock in the morning, okay? Bago kumain, 2 capsule, umaga tsaka gabi. And this is the reason why the 6 months therapy. Number one, to get back deficiencies, okay? Need to get deficiencies so that you become healthier. Number two, to remove toxins, okay? Number three, to improve your immune system. Once we can improve your immune system, a lot of diseases will not bother you anymore, okay? We can help you assimilate more nutrients when you eat, okay? And this, the regeneration of diseased tissues and organs to ensure overall health. This takes the longest, regeneration. That's the reason why for 6 months therapy. Presently, we're in all these Southeast Asian countries, and we have only penetrated about 5% in these countries. And we're moving on to Korea, Japan, and also later on next year into the United States. What this means is basically, we're going to be exploding the whole world. And if you come in helping us either as a sales associate or a rep in the company, you can benefit a lot because there may be people you know in different countries that could benefit from this product. All right.